What's going on, guys? Time for another recap. It is 23rd, Tuesday. Time to get into it. We start with X here, like always. And if you look at some of the trade calls that we had made today, we had some little decent ones there. Talked about having a little bit of pre-market love here. We had a little $1,000 scalp short there. We had called for my members in the Primo. We posted this one for everybody in X here as well. Anything holding above this 1990-50 support, buy all dips, going to 20,000 retests. So again, I posted here way before it happened, 20,000 test potential here. NQ should be an easy one and done, right? So the opening bell had a opportunity to squeeze back up there. I seen that coming from a mile away. I doubled down on position. As I just said, there are no sells there, only buys. You can see the blue buy arrow right here, blue buy arrow right here, double up and, pushed into the trade, and obviously it went to rotation, made 32 plus points, and obviously huge banger 8,300. And that one was a decent call. Now we're waiting for, as we said, the over under to give us a little bit of love here, 20,000, right? And that's pretty much been our basis for the last few YouTube videos. So you can check back on those if you want to see our swing. I'll post the last video in the description below if you want to see it. And that's what called a lot of these moves. So as we see, kind of moving into the day, we did hit a couple targets here. I want to start with the daily right here. And we did talk about coming up to the golden pockets just this last video, okay? So I said long from last week into this week, okay? So we had the 22nd starting off the week, and I said Sunday night right here, we're going to go 2 days worth long and long. We said this on YouTube all the way to the golden pocket on Qs, golden pocket on SPY. We're still waiting for this little anchor right here at 55731. But of course, our first tag of the golden pocket is the most important because it's first tag. So we made it up to the golden pocket. We said 484.25, 485. That's our target long if we made it over 481.75, right? So this is all, we already called this all before it happened. Anything over 481.75, push up to 484.25 to 485. That is the golden pocket on the daily. You will find a first tag there, okay? We are using this fib box right here on the got down candle on Qs, and this is the first time we have pushed in from this side to the golden pocket, and we still have data up here that needs to be filled. And we did talk about our continuous long, anything above the hold of 481.75. So now we're looking for confirmation. We got our 2-day run-up call. That worked out 100% perfect. Now we're not 2-day run-up call anymore. Now we're at confirmation wait call, okay? So what that's going to look like a lot of the times, as we've seen and as we posted in the last video as well, we said NQ had a monster zone to get over under. So I went in the last video to the NQ side and I said, well, this big gap down in the Qs, and of course resulted off this beautiful candle here. We have a giant range candle here, 717, that I fib boxed to the downside. We hit 1618 target and we're coming back up. So 3 days worth of all higher lows here. And on the daily chart, it's doing exactly what it needs to do, right? But per our call, it needs to get into the 20K for trend, just like we're waiting for, right? We have nothing to do but wait for 20K over under. And that's what we're looking for even today. And we're not getting any good trend. We're waiting for a trend. Now we do have higher low, higher high building. Don't get me wrong. All 3 days are perfect so far. But we need a little better intraday trend. And when we have a huge psychological over-under like this, you're going to see the algos kind of just all over the place, whipsawing back and forth, because they end up being very hard trade days when we get a premium level and a premium fib confirmation weight like this. So 20,016, as per the video, I said we were going to go over or under here. We are waiting for positive trend. And I'm not talking about just a few minutes on the minute chart trend. We need real trend here, guys. Come on. So anything above that 20K on trend, if we close today and continue over the night, great. But we don't have the psychological catalyst. And this is what I keep repeating over and over again. We don't have the catalyst. Where's the news drive, right? Where's the CPI, the Powell, the jobs data, ADP, PCE? We have nothing until Thursday, right? So until Thursday, we might be sitting in this chop zone area or front running it just a little bit for our swings to get back up there. To push this move. And now literally you can see very, very, very interesting movement here by the algos, right? We come up to that 20K with 16. So 20,016 at NQ hit, resistance again, over, came back down for the hold, washed, now consolidating again. We're just getting abrupt back and forth chop action, right? And that's 100%. There's no reason not to have that. We are at a volatile zone. We are at a huge level, but we don't have a catalyst to push us any higher. We don't have any data. We don't have any drive. We don't have any hype, fear, and greed that usually puts in the drive the market. So we're going to sit tight. We're going to hold on tight. We made a decent trade. We had pretty much one big one and done, a couple little scalps to do like 9,200 something today. And that's it. 2 trades. No being greedy, no scalping 40, 50, 60 times. And we just step to the side, let the market do its thing. So Thursday, Friday are going to be much divulge off that. So let's go into the anchors real quick. Try my other chart here. All right. So our last couple intraday trades here, I was looking for a short. This is what I left my team with. And we had some pretty ugly popping back and forth action here, but we did have one good scalp here. So on Qs, we had the low a day at the opening gate right here, LOD, right? And that low a day had a anchor attached to it, which is in the orange right here. So we had a good long scalp off there. That's where we made our secondary trade. It pushed up. We said, okay, great drive. We need it to come back down, test support, or do another drive. What do we do? Well, we put an anchor right here on the view app anchor on the low day. We wait for it to come back down. Right here, boom, confirm into support and push back up to highs. So that was a pretty monster move right there that we had caught as well on a lot of the funded trading accounts that we have. So this guy right here to here was about a 0.70. Now I caught about 20 some points there, but 70 cents on Qs is literally just under 40. So caught a big portion of that move. NQ, $1 here on the QQQ, 40 points on the NQ, if you don't know that conversion. So we do use that a little bit here. So with that being said, we're just looking for confirmation, guys. Nothing too crazy in the recap. We had called the calls today. We called an amazing 35-point burster out of the gate. We've seen that one coming. We called some pre-market, and we had one tiny little red scalp, which not even a paper cut. So good deal. That is pretty much it. If you want to trade live with us, the link is in the description for prop trading accounts through Apex, Top Step, and if you want to join Boiler Room Trading, the link is down there. We'll hook you up. And we do narrate these markets every single day. And what it looks like, again, is these Discord like this. We post up our trades. And even if I'm not live, we do live. We talk about this live every single morning, 8 a.m. We're on 30 minutes of breakdown. Then we trade the opening morning for a few hours. And this is what it looks like in the pre, right? Mixing scammed here a bit. We're calling the longs. I called the short for 4.5 points to the downside off the 1,000. And we just narrate it as we go through, right? Slow and steady. So if you guys want to take a chance to trade with us and see how it works here and see these predictions play out, I can definitely teach you the way. Link is in the description. If not, no big deal. We'll catch you guys on the next. Stay safe, trade safe.